Hi Gemini, welcome back. I'm going to be doing your 18 plus reading for July 2020. Doing the videos in order by how many likes they get. So if you want you guys to move up on the list, make sure you keep giving thumbs up. Also, if you would like to win a free personal reading from me, all of the details for that will be in the description box down below. I'm going to be pulling first from Twin Flame Shadows to see what's going on underneath the surface. Then I will be moving on to a tarot deck. Then I'll be moving on to the two sexual tarot decks. Then the sexual oracle, which will have a zodiac sign attached to each card that comes out. And then at the very end, I'll be pulling some messages from two different twin flame decks to kind of lighten up the reading at the end. This is going to be a lengthy reading, so if you're into that, just stick around and make sure you subscribe. Right away, I'm feeling that there is something going on with, I'm almost feeling like an investigation, or like people are watching you, or like trying to figure things out. Maybe even like some jealousy issues going on. And I'm having a hard time coming up with the words to describe like how I'm feeling physically. I mean, tired. First card out is envious. So you could have put an end to something, an ending to something, a death of something. It has you feeling really emotional. This could go two ways. Either you're really envious of looking in on somebody else that has had an ending with you, or you've ended something and people are looking in on you and being envious and emotional. I feel like I have a hair on my arm. Fixated. Yeah, it just feels like this energy of like being watched or looked into or something. I can't explain it. It's almost like a detective. It's like somebody's trying to figure something out. Somebody could be numbing out, drinking. I'm feeling like for some of you, there is some passion lacking in your life, and you're envious of when you see other people having passion in their life. And that doesn't have to mean physical or sexual passion, but I am getting strongly that that is what I'm talking about. But it could just be people who have found their passion, who have are attracting a lot of abundance into their life because they're living out their passion. These three cards fell face down, so I can't see them, and they're challenging these two energies. Dependent. So you could be feeling really dependent on somebody, or you could be feeling a dependent, like a child or somebody who depends on you could be fixated and envious about your life. You could be feeling, hold on, let's see what else is here. Lost. And foolish. I feel like there's some sort of like, somebody has some kind of a regret about depending on someone else. Or because they're dependent on somebody else, they are fixated and envious, looking into other people's lives. I just keep getting the sense that somebody feels like they made a mistake about a new beginning. And I'm feeling this energy of lack. Unlovables on the bottom. somebody could be feeling unlovable. We had this card. No, we didn't have this card in Scorpio. I felt this actual energy in Scorpio. I kept seeing this card in my mind. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio or have Scorpio strong in your chart. But I keep feeling this energy of lack, or somebody's looking into other people's lives, thinking that other people have more love, more lust, more passion, more material things, all of that. And somebody's like envious and they like can't stop like looking. I'm almost seeing somebody just sitting on like social media, scrolling through and looking at what everybody else has going on, and it like makes them feel bad. There could be a Pisces involved in here because this woman is a mermaid. All right, so let's see what else is going on here. Somebody could be dealing with some depression. I just saw the Scorpio card as I split the deck. So that could be like this ending energy that I'm feeling. Somebody could be fixated on something that there was an ending with. With dependent here, I feel like it can either be like a parent-child relationship, or this can be like somebody who depends on them, or you depend on somebody else. What else is going on? There's something about self-image here. With lust and foolish, there in the background of foolish, there's an image of a woman in a mirror. And then lust is there. Somebody could be desiring. I feel like there's something hidden here. Like things aren't clear, or things are unclear, or I'm getting really like nervous energy, anxious, like I'm getting hot. So I don't know if maybe this could be about, I'm getting now, this could be about a woman who has hidden feelings for another woman, or is envious of another woman, or jealous of another woman. But with lust here, I feel like there's some sort of a passion attached to that. Envious feeling about somebody. Yeah, I'm getting like my heart. Somebody's heart. Somebody could not be speaking from their heart. Okay, we have King of Wands here, passion. Two of Cups and the Palace of Cups. Is somebody here jealous of somebody's like love, or like their connection in love? This could be Venus in Cancer too. I'm getting somebody has some sort of jealousy or something about some new passionate beginning, Gemini. This could have something strongly to do with the Cancer, because with the Venus in Cancer here and the Palace of Cups, this makes me feel like a home, like the fourth house, emotional, like stuff to do with the home. Now we got the Tower. There could be some sort of an ending. On the bottom of the deck, we have Capricorn. There could be some kind of ending happening in a home where there was like a new beginning, a new passionate beginning. In a home where somebody felt like emotional fulfillment there, they felt like love there, or somebody who felt like home to them. And there's this ending. there could be an ending to a home situation because of somebody moving towards this new love connection where they felt a lot of sexual passion. This could be a woman having an affair with a new man, and this tower could be the act of having sex that brings change to this home, but it's because of this new spark in love. So this King of Wands could be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, and with Mars here too. Strong Aries energy. We do have Aries is moving into Mars is moving into Aries. I'm sorry, it's going to be there for a long time. So this could be bringing changes to, I'm getting strongly your home. Or there could just be a lot of changes that are happening. Or you could be experiencing a lot more anger and fire within your home. Or some of you could just be having a lot more sex. And that could bring in this renewed love. I'm going to move on to the Sexual Magic Tarot. Sorry guys, I'm just feeling really uncomfortable. Like I'm getting hot. And that could be anger, that could be passion, that could be whatever it is, it's making me uncomfortable. Whether you're not comfortable with a lot of passion and somebody's bringing this into your life, or you're lacking that and something has sparked this new passion that maybe is going to disrupt your home or end your home life, or changing of your home life, or moving out of your house towards this new emotional, something that brings up emotion in you. My mouth is getting really dry. I feel like somebody is not communicating this because I just want to keep shuffling this deck. I don't want any more information. It's like somebody doesn't want me to say anymore or talk anymore about this because it's true. It's just what I'm getting. Like they don't want me to say anymore. So this is like dead on for somebody. I think somebody's trying to keep this hush hush. This could be like another new relationship starting with somebody who already has, yeah, okay. Ooh. Yeah, we have the Two of Wands. So now we have the Two of Cups and the Two of Wands. This is somebody who's wanting to get closer to somebody who they have this new fire spark of passion towards. And I'm getting that Gemini, I'm feeling strongly that this is you. You would be, if this worked out is what I'm getting, you would be willing to like start a life with this person, and you would be willing to break up your home because this passion is something you've been missing in your life. Yeah, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles, and in this deck, this is discontent. It's almost like somebody is just unhappy with their situation. So it's exactly what I'm feeling. Like to them, the reward is worth the risk, which feels very fiery in Mars. Then we have the Seven of Swords. This deck is tasting. I just want to taste. Almost like just the tip. Like somebody's flirting with the idea. They might not have acted on this yet, but somebody is flirting with the idea of trying to move towards this new thing. It's almost like you're telling yourself that. Like, let me just hang out with this person or something and see what happens, but with the hopes that it goes all the way. But you're not saying that, like you're just trying to act like, play it cool, like, yeah, let's just hang out and see what happens. And it's funny because this Knight of Pentacles here, with the discontent, the next card over with the tasting, I mean, this man looks really unhappy. So this could be a couple where both people are unsatisfied in their relationship, or they're lacking like like they don't feel close. And I'm getting for some of you, this is just because of where Mars is moving into, what house it's moving into in your birth chart. So if you know that, you might want to look, because this is just going to be the energy until it moves through there and out of that, which is going to be a while. So you guys could just be moving into a phase, and I'm getting now the number 7 is really jumping out to me in these 2 2s, and I feel like this is to do with a partnership. This could just be an energy that you guys are going to be in for a while, where you're both craving closeness with each other, but for whatever reason, there's a lot of those fiery energies, either anger or anger because there's lack of passion, lack of sex, lack of closeness with somebody. So you want to move towards something exciting, and I feel like somebody is going to be coming towards you to offer you something, and I think that you're going to go towards it, Gemini. I feel like you feel stuck or trapped, and I think this has something to do with like this dependent energy that I'm feeling here. Like somebody is just really on edge and annoyed with life. I feel like somebody feels like they're missing out. They want more excitement, more adventure, and I'm getting the energy where they feel like things are just moving really slowly, like it's not fast enough, which is interesting because time was an issue in the Scorpio reading too. I'm really anxious. Like these cards really just want to like my voice is jittery. My mouth is dry. This has something to do with definitely in the house, in the home energy, okay? The Hierophant, yeah, this could be somebody who you are married to, engaged to, moving into a higher level of commitment with. To me, this also, when we're talking about like sex and stuff, to me, this is like a really boring sex life. Like it's missionary. There's not a lot of passion. There's not this, it's the same thing over and over and over again. It's just boring and old. But then we have this Knight of Wands under the Knight of Pentacles. So you could be having more offers coming in, like people coming towards you, offering you someday. Some of you are staying in a connection for material reasons. Yeah, this just feels like somebody's really bored and on the bottom of the deck. Got the Ace of Wands. Somebody's really wanting some D. Like passion, excitement, adventure, change. We got the Tower here. So this could all be bubbling up to the surface, and maybe that's why I feel so uncomfortable and I'm getting hot. Like you can see, I'm like, my cheeks are getting really flush. Because it's just rising and rising and rising. And look at the Devil in this card. He has his hands out like, yeah. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn. This could be such a strong pull. And underneath that, we have the World. So you could be feeling really restricted in your passion, in the excitement, and in the adventure of your life. You could just feel like things are moving so slow and like you're missing out on fun because you're like bound to work, or I don't know. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles. So this spark of new passion can bring you in. Hair in my mouth. A lot of money. And I do have to say, Gemini, that when there's no passion in your life, it does affect your money. When you're not having passionate fire, sex, you can't, that's creative energy. You can't bring in, you can't attract wealth. Like, they go hand in hand in my world. On the bottom of the deck here, I'm just noticing this 8 of Swords, which is scratching, which is like annoying, whatever, but in the background. See the devil? Lurking, lurking, lurking. And underneath that, we have the Empress, which is invitation in this. So I feel like somebody's going to be inviting you, or you're going to be inviting somebody to hang out. It could be somebody you work with, or somebody that has something to do with your career, your money, your finances, or helping you bring more money into your life. And then we have the Page of Wands. These, I feel like, are younger people. And this just could be because you lacking the passion. I'm also getting this is somebody who could be really like sexually immature. Like, they haven't had a lot of sex in their life. Like, they're really inexperienced. And then we have the 7 of Swords. It's 2 7s. 10 in the Tower, 2 2s. I'm always getting like a mentor or teacher vibe, like somebody who's older and would like teach you how to do things or try new things sexually. And I feel like that makes somebody like get in the energy of like, no, I would never do that or something like that. But that kind of reaction is just because there's an inexperience here. I'm definitely sensing like a sexual immaturity. And I don't know why I just keep on pulling from this deck. 4 of Wands. This definitely has something to do with the home. And the energy at the home. Either it's very aggressive and angry right now because there's no passion, or there's a spark of new passion, like a new beginning in love with the person you're with. It could go both ways, guys. This has to do with your stability in your home, which I think is why dependent is here. I think lust is really interfering with that. You have Judgment here. Yeah, I'm just feeling like there's a lot of restriction. There's an ending of a cycle here. Somebody's not happy. Somebody might be defending themselves or getting caught about some kind of communication, like text messaging or something, and somebody might be defending themselves as like, no, this is somebody I work with. There's something like about getting exposed, or something getting exposed or found out, like investigative, or somebody could be noticing your lack of passion, Gemini, so they're starting to pay more attention to what you're doing and who you're talking to and who you're communicating with. And I feel like this has something to do with something with work or something. And like that's your way or their way, however you are in the reading, of like covering up what you're doing. I feel like Gemini, whoever you're dealing with or something like that, is younger than you, or they could be possibly doing what they do with you with more than one person. You could be sensing that or feeling that. I'm going to move on to the Oracle. This is where each card here has a sign attached to it. And this is where we get into all the juicy details There's going to be some kind of shocking something, communication or something. There's a lot of masculine energy here. A lot of love. I'm feeling like a lot of attraction. You could be like feeling more attractive, Gemini, or there's an issue here with attraction or not feeling attractive enough. And you feel like somebody else gets a lot of attention. Because I feel like there's a lot of masculine energy here. This could be like you work with a lot of men. There's just D all around you. But I just keep getting the feeling that there's definitely like somebody's on the verge of bringing in another energy here. Or this third party energy I'm feeling could be like somebody who works too much. So there's no passion and sex and adventure in the relationship because there's all this restriction. The restriction could be working. You can't go have adventure and fun, or this could be the way you view your partner. Is like they don't have time for passion with you because they put all their energy into working, which like Capricorns can be workaholics. Whoa. This card, a bunch fell out. I'm going to take them all, guys. But this one was face up. This is Venus in Scorpio. Secrets. Passive-aggressive behavior. Fears of being judged. Something about their sex life is being kept hidden. I'm telling you. Somebody's hiding something. And somebody's not okay with me, like, saying that out loud. So I don't know if somebody's watching this reading with their partner. And whoever the Gemini is feeling like shit. Or the partner of the Gemini is like, oh shit, that's me. Now we have Venus in Capricorn. So this is balance. It says balancing emotions and desires, good sexual matching, integrating healthier sexual behavior patterns. I can't talk, guys. My mouth feels really dry. Yeah, I'm feeling like somebody feels really out of balance. And I think it's because of these secrets. Somebody here really like, yeah, look at this. Toxicity's out next. Somebody here really is like, I'm getting like master manipulator. Like somebody is a really good liar. Toxicity. It says Mars and Taurus, make up, break up, use sex as a manipulative tool, and all give, no take. I'm feeling it. Business affair. Mars and Sag. It says sex in the name of business, sex at the workplace, or meeting a lover at the workplace. This could be somebody who, like that manipulative energy, like they manipulate the people that they work with of the opposite sex, so male or female. And if they're same sex, then same sex. Like flirting and stuff to get what they want. Like there's some sort of always like a sexual innuendo in conversations. And the person who does this knows that they do that to manipulate people into giving them what they want, or with the hopes that there's a chance between them, but they know that there never will be. The person doing the manipulating, they're doing it for the sole purpose of getting ahead. Or or like getting their money. I feel like this person's very calculated in every decision that they make that has to do with money. So this could be a Gemini that has a lot of earth in their chart, or a lot of planets in the earth houses of their chart. But like, it's all a tool. The relationships that they choose to be in, the people that they choose to associate with, it's all about gaining something in return. Relax. I feel like this. I feel like I need to relax. I'm on edge. Is that a message for me and you? Okay. Now we have free agent. This is Mars and Aries. It says independent spirit, a challenge to catch, no strings attached relationships. It's difficult for them to fall in love, but loyal once they do. I'm getting here that somebody could be like manipulating people into thinking that they're single or unattached to move forward with something or to gain something from somebody. Like, they don't say like, I'm in a relationship or I'm married or I'm engaged if they feel like it would ruin their plans to move ahead with something. It's like, well, if they don't ask, I'm not telling. Now we have the Queen, which is Mars in Capricorn. This is a lover with high standards, sex in beautiful and luxurious places, and likes to be surrounded by beauty and be beautiful. Yeah, I feel like this is what somebody's trying to achieve. They're trying to be on top. They're trying to be the star. They're trying to do whatever they can do to have a life like that. Because I don't feel like this is the life that they're in. I feel like this is what they're trying to achieve with all this manipulative behavior. Because we have dependent here, foolish, fixated, envious, and lust. Somebody is lusting after a lifestyle that they want. This is Venus in Virgo, body worship. They worship your body, will take their time to explore every bit of you. They love specific areas of your body. In this reading, guys, I just feel like this is somebody who knows what they're doing, knows how to use their body as a tool to get what they want. Like, if somebody has great tits, they make sure that you can see their tits, so that they, you know, it's a subtle way of manipulating people. This just feels so manipulative. Like big flirt energy. We have Mars in Cancer, shapeshifter. It says ability to shapeshift during sex, chameleons in bed to please their partner. They'll do anything and everything for you. Yes, this is a very like homey, this is such a contrast. This is such a homey energy. This is somebody who will like, this almost feels like Virgo energy to me. Like somebody who will do anything for their partner, but it feels manipulative. Like, I'll take care of everything as long as you give me what I want. If the person they're taking care of stopped giving this person, whoever I'm talking about, Gemini, you or the person you're dealing with, what they wanted, they would no longer do everything they do. This is like a mothering energy, like a, yeah, like you're in a relationship with a parent, not somebody with all this passion, and that's why it's lacking. And maybe it's lacking because you're like a mother in the relationship. You're mothering your partner instead of being in a partnership. Do everything for them. But I feel like it's done with intent. It's done with the intent to get what they want. And if somebody were to cut them off, things would change for sure. We have Venus in Pisces. This is religious factors. One lover is more spiritual than the other. Sexual decisions are based on spiritual beliefs, and sexual union lacks spiritual foundation. So this could be just people from two different backgrounds, two different religions. somebody uses sex as a tool and a manipulation, and another person uses it to connect. I feel like, yes, this is a very sexually immature person. They're using sex in all the wrong ways. And I feel like that's why they lack this wealth they're trying to attain in their life, is because they just don't understand how to use that energy to get what they really want. Because when your intent is to manipulate, and that's the energy you attract back. It's not a creative, passionate force that they're using. Their intention is to get what they want. Foreigner, we have Mars in Capricorn, a sexual encounter during a trip, a lover from a different country or religion, a trip with a lover. They could have went on a business trip with somebody who there's sexual interest there. Or they could be traveling and having affairs with other people. And again, manipulating, saying that, it's for work or whatever, and knowing damn well it's not. I feel like this is like somebody who's like the devil in disguise. Like they are just so good at the game, like you would never know. Like you won't even believe what I'm saying. You're like, there's no way. Because they're very manipulative, and they're like this kind of person that's mothering and nurturing, and they'll do all this stuff for you, and like they're just, man. Venus in Gemini, eliminating. It says quantity to quality, cutting off distractions to focus on one lover, not focusing on new sexual conquests. I feel like this is like cutting people out. Like using them like a tool. Once you got what you want, you cut them out, or you eliminate them, or you feel disposable, and that's why there's all this manipulation happening, because it's like an energy of needing to be needed. Yeah, and like the way with these knives and stuff, like I just feel it's like somebody, like she has them in front of her body, like she's using her body, or her body's a tool to gain what they want, and you would have no idea that this person is like ready to cut you off if you don't give them what they want, or after they're done getting what they want from you. This is so random, but I just got that somebody could be like catfishing people or trying to talk to people by saying they're like somebody from another country. Also, this could be somebody who just attracts a lot of energy, like different energy, like people from different countries. Like people are drawn to this person because of their looks or something about their looks, but they seem to attract a lot of people from like all over that are different, that look like very different than they look. We have memories. This is Mars in Gemini. Memories. Sexual nostalgia, sweet memories of past sexcapades, and fantasies of past lovers during masturbation. So this could be a person like they're just not sexually active with you, or if there's no passion and fire and all this sexual energy here, it's because they're putting it elsewhere. They're putting all that energy into something else instead of their partner, either their job or other people or past people, or they're just taking care of themselves. Excuse me. There's no communication, I feel like, happening here. Like they'd rather, I'm getting that there's such little passion in the connection that they would rather just do it themselves than be with this person. Now I'm getting that again, there's something about the attraction or something, like somebody feels unattractive or unattractive, unlovable, not desirable, not sexy, like they don't excite their partner, or there's something that makes them not attracted to them. I just feel like there's this devil waiting in the wings too, like with him in the background here and then that there and all this Capricorn energy out here. I just feel like there's somebody who's just like waiting in the wind or the wings, like whenever you're ready. We have Mars in Cancer, silence. It says likes to use oral sex toys, silent sex, not very expressive during sex. I mean, yeah, it feels boring as fuck. Secret admirer. This is Venus and Leo. Secret lust and desires, wanting what you can't have. Too scared to confess attraction. There it is. Secret lusts and desires. It's here. It started out in the very beginning. Wanting what you can't have. The devil. Then we have Venus and Aquarius, past issues. Past experiences are affecting the sex life. Repeating past sexual mistakes. Can't let go of the past. I'll let you have a look. Somebody's two in their head. I'm getting somebody that's so manipulative and manipulative and calculated about the things that they do, because I'm getting this is because they don't, like if this is to end a relationship or something, and I'm feeling like somebody is better off where they are now than where they were, and they will hold on to this no matter if there's no passion or anything, because they don't want to go back to this lack. And even though they're not where they want to be, like they are trying to get to all this stuff they're fixated and envious about other people in their life, that they still won't let this go because it's better than where they were, and they don't want to make the same mistake again. They don't want to go back to what their situation was before they were with this person. So as far as like letting go of the past, I'm getting it's not necessarily, I guess for some of you it can be a person, like just not wanting to be alone. So they're with you, but they really daydream or fantasize about this person from their past. But I'm getting this is like, we are like better off together than individual. Like somebody would, this is like the card sexual sacrifice. I don't think that came out yet. I'm surprised. It's like that. It's like I will give up passion and sex and all of that to just not be alone, or to not to go back to what my life was like before, because my life is way better now than it was before this person came into it. Somebody's really depressed and emotional. Like somebody is really not happy. Somebody really wants it all, wants more. And they look around and they just feel lack energy, I get. Like they're really not grateful for what they have. That's like the devil here for some people is like status. Getting uncomfortable again. Lustful eyes. More Capricorn, guys. Mars and Capricorn. Intense physical attraction. A lot of sexual subtext in conversations. Lots of flirting. I told you this person is a flirt. There's always like some sort of sexual innuendo when they communicate with the sex that they're attracted to in life, no matter where it's at, work, the store, whatever. This person knows what they're doing to get what they want. Anything else for Gemini? I'm actually getting annoyed, and I don't know if that's because somebody's watching this getting really pissed off about what they're hearing because they're feeling exposed, or because they're just like, I don't know, there's something there. Like, I'm getting really fucking annoyed, like annoyed to the point where like I'm getting angry. Like, I just want to stop the reading, which is reminding me of this scratching card here, this 8 of Swords in that sexual magic tarot. Find out what you really want. That's for somebody. I think we have a flip-flopper here who talks like a talker, who talks about how they're not materialistic and they don't care about money and they don't care about nice things and they don't care about a fancy house and they don't care about this, but that's all they care about. They want that life, but it's a person who talks about that they don't desire that kind of life because that's not the life they're living, but secretly they want that. It's almost a way of, what's the word I'm trying to think of, guys? It's like they say that because it matches their reality, but inside they really do desire the finer things in life. It's like a liar, a manipulator, somebody who says, it's like a talker, like somebody who just says what they think people want to hear, but deep inside they have all these devil energies of desire and lust and envy and, you know, lust, like all these things, and they just don't speak that outwardly. I just heard liar, liar, pants on fire. We got Mars and Libra, cyber sex. This is virtual sex encounters, watching porn during sex, and recording sex encounters. I'm also getting to somebody could be being watched through like the internet by like lots of people, or somebody uses the internet to keep tabs on somebody. Insatiable. This is Mars in Scorpio. Big appetite, can't get enough of you, all night filled with sex and pleasure. I feel like this is everything to do with what I was just saying. Like, this is somebody who has all these desires and everything, but they act like they're fine with their life, but really they're settling. Almost as like what I say and do and everything matches what I have. Why can't I think of a better way to explain it? I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying. This is a bullshitter. Dirty talk. It says Mars and Aries. Dirty talk before and during sex, phone sex, sexting, sex sounds, oral play turn-ons. Okay, this is somebody who, okay, if they had the money to have the finer things in life, they would have them. But because they don't, they say that they don't desire it. But it's like they know that as soon as if they had it, they would go out and get these things that they talk shit on that everyone else has or does. You know, it's like a person who would talk shit on people who get like lip injections or some shit, okay? And that's because inside there's some sort of devil energy where they feel jealous and envious because they don't have, you know, $1,000 to go get lip injections, so just to do that. But if they did just have that kind of money laying around, they would do it too. They just don't, so they talk shit on it. But it's like the moment they have money like that to throw into things like that, they would do it. They just don't, so they act like they don't care about it. That, I hope, better explains what I'm talking about here. I'm done after these three because I'm so fucking annoyed. I have to move on so I can be done with this reading, guys, and I apologize. I'm trying to stick through it for you guys, but I don't know. This person that you're dealing with is just annoying the fucking shit out of me. Like, I don't like them. They're just a talker. They're a bullshitter. They're a manipulator. They're a player. They're a con artist, I want to say. They're just, they think they're really smart and they're just getting away with this shit, and it just pisses me off. Like, because I just feel like somebody's getting away with this shit. They're using people. Okay, we have Mars and Gemini, the proposal, a very tempting sexual proposal, sexual innuendos in hopes to hook. This is what we're talking about. Somebody who knows what they're doing in an attempt to get what they want, to gain something from it. Silent sexual invitation to a sex encounter. I also feel that somebody here feels like they're like dying in a connection. Like, maybe somebody's really trying hard to give somebody everything that they want, but they're like sacrificing themselves in this, because this person just feels so hard to please. It's like, it's never enough. That they always want more, and maybe only the people closest to them know that, because it's not the way they talk. That's what I'm saying. This is a very Gemini energy, where there's people might look at you and be like, because you're back and forth, immutable energy, and I get that, but like, that's why people always are like, what? Because one day you say one thing and the next day you do another, and only the people close to you know or notice when you're out being a talker, saying things to people, how like that's not really your life, or that's not really how things are. So they give you like, what the fuck? Like, they get confused about you because you're like two different people depending on who you're talking to, like many faces. Almost like, be careful what you say to them, because like they might be a person who talks a lot of shit about other people to you, and it makes you wonder, like, what do they say about me when I'm not around? We have composed. This is Mars and Libra, plain old ordinary sex, basic sex positions. Lover holds back because of their insecure. I'm telling you, somebody's very, very, very fucking insecure. A sexually immature person. Center stage. This is Mars and Virgo. It says, you're the only one in their sexual pursuits. Your sexual satisfaction takes center stage. They put you on a pedestal. I feel like this, I keep feeling this Leo energy very strongly. Almost like an entitlement. Like, this person has like that Leo, like they deserve everything, they want everything. But then they act like they're fine with the way things are, and they're not chasing that dream. But really, this is how they feel. Like, it's all about me. It's my world. You're all just in it. Let me stop, because I feel like I'm about to break out in hives. It's like under my skin. So let's pull some twin flame messages to lighten up this reading, because your girl is over it. And maybe that's why there's this cutting off energy from the very beginning. Like, there's some kind of an ending or change or something. Maybe somebody finds out about all this manipulation. What am I going to call this reading? First card out. I thought about reaching out to you, but then I stopped myself. For some of you, I just got this with dependent here, and I don't know if I said this in the beginning, but this could be some of you are staying in a relationship because of children. But you're really unhappy, or you're staying with your partner because of children, and you're really unhappy. And that someone's just making someone's life a living hell because they're just not happy with you. I don't think I can take your reaction right now. I keep comparing others to you. This whole pile fell out. I need to go my own way for a while. You still take my breath away. I don't know if I'm cut out for this. And am I good enough for you? Can't wait to get a drink, guys. So thirsty. If you're still here, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. The more likes this video gets, the more chances it has of being first next time. So make sure you support your girl so I can support you right back. Anything else for Gemini? I just got sidetracked. Would you give me the chance to make things right between us? I feel like there's definitely, like, for some of you, not all of you, so take it as it resonates, that there's some sort of ending or separation or something coming, and somebody is going to want, like, a second chance. I'm trying to do the honorable thing. That's for the people I feel like I was just feeling with this whole, like, some of you are in it with the, for the kids, or last pass. All right, it's our last deck, guys. This is another Twin Flame Messages deck. I just heard some of you just need to have some wild sex. Like, some of you are just really missing that, like, devil D. Do we have anything in this deck for Gemini? All right, I need more time to figure things out. Some flipped over in here, hold on. I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. You've been in my dreams. I always love that one. I'm a dreamer. I'm a Pisces. And then these fell out. It says, is it possible to forgive and forget? Ooh, what are you up to? I still love you. Oh, shit. Anything else for Gemini? Last pass. All right, Gemini, thank you guys so much for hanging out again, and I'll see you next time. Please make sure you subscribe and give this video a thumbs up.